Howdy. 7-day roguelike devlog. So, a couple more buttons going on. I've debugged the animations pretty thoroughly, so I can now change the size of this menu object, and I can animate sprites through different frames of animation, and those all clean themselves up after they're done. That's going to be key to my game turn loop that I'll be setting up tomorrow. Map generation still working, but one of the big features, and I have to drop to the REPL to input this because I haven't still on my clipboard. Yeah, so let's put in some additional guys here, and let's see, go like 8, 7. Okay, and now when we get out of the console, we have some entities on the grid. They are assigned to a specific grid square, and I loaded textures for 32 pixel, even though the grid is defined as 16. So accidentally, my entity system really doesn't care if the grid size is different from the sprite size. If my pathfinding can handle it, I'd be happy to make some multi-tile bosses, but nothing is programmed to accept non-square textures, so that could be interesting to do 2x3. I will not be doing that this time around. So yeah, that's entities. They have a component system, so I can add additional components for different behaviors, but I think I'm probably about done with it. This last argument is a just generic Python object to get passed in, and I think from here I'm going to basically program all their behavior in Python. That object that gets passed, I'm going to pass it a variation of a Python class that has all the required behaviors, so it can just easily be subclassed if an entity is going to be like a door or stairs, a portal type entity that transports the player, or an item you pick up, or an enemy you fight against, or an NPC that opens a menu or offers some other interaction. All those things will just be different Python functions that either allow the player to go on top of the same square as an entity, like an item, or if pushing up against it causes combat interaction or some kind of transportation. That's the other main uses. So it doesn't look like much, but under the hood, I'm ready to start generating maps, programming interactions, and switch over to my final tile set. Start making this behave like a game finally. So that's it, and see you in the next one.